15th January 1897. This ship, Prince Regent Luitpold, carried among other passengers Swami Vivekananda, who returned from the west to Colombo after about 4 years. After a few months, on 1st May, Ramakrishna Mission was founded by Swami Vivekananda to propagate the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and to provide an umbrella to the sannyasis of the Ramakrishna order to do spiritual practice. To commemorate these two important events, celebrations were held all over the world, including Almora, which occupied a very important place in Swamiji's life. Swamiji loved the Himalayas and he visited Almora 3 times and was so impressed that he wanted to build an ashram among the calm and immaculate surroundings of the Himalayas where devotees can achieve a rather swift self-realization. So the Ramakrishna Kutir was set up in 1916 by his brother monks Swami Turiyananda and Swami Shivananda. The Kutir organized celebrations spanning more than a month and culminating with a parikrama where the devotees followed Swamiji's footsteps and went to the places visited by him. A number of functions were organized, including competitions for school children, classes on spirituality, spirituality retreats, laying of foundation stones, and having seminars at different places. The knowledge-sharing sessions were held at the Shivananda Hall, right on the main road at the Vivekananda corner, which is also the gateway to the Almora Ramakrishna Kutir. The Vice President of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, Belud Mutt, Srimat Swami Suhitanandaji Maharaj, gives his blessings.
I am glad to know that Ramakrishna Kutir Almora has organized a big program on the occasion of 125th anniversary of Ramakrishna Mission as well as 125th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's return from the West. I wish that let the program have its long-lasting effect on the society at large.
The inauguration of the knowledge-sharing sessions was done with auspicious Vedic chants.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavai.
Swami Dhruveshanandaji, Adhyaksha of the Ramakrishna Kutir Almora, gave details of all the programs. And before every class, there were devotional songs and hymns from the scriptures.
Ajam nirgunam nirvikalpam nireham Chidakaram akashavasam bhajeham.
The session on Shankaracharya's Atma Bodha or self-knowledge was conducted by Swami Atma Shraddhanandaji. The next series of classes was on Kathopanishad, an Upanishad which was very close to Swami Vivekananda's heart, by Swami Vedanishtananda ji. A 3-day spiritual retreat was held at the Shivananda Hall, where Swami Raghavendrananda ji calmed our mind every day morning through the guided meditation and explained the need to be spiritual. Swami Sukhananda ji enthralled us with the Kevat Prasanga from Ramcharitmanas and told the significance of Naam. Swami Shuddhidananda ji gave interesting insights into the gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Almora has an army cantonment which is a peace station. 3 functions were held there. The first one was at the Heritage Gorkha Hall, where Swami Atmashraddhananda ji addressed the Jawans and their families about the life of Swami Vivekananda. Swamiji rested at this garden house of Ambadat, and Lala Badri Shah took Swamiji, Swami Akhandananda and Swami Shivananda from here to his house in Khajanchi Mohalla. The second program was at the Cantonment Temple, where Swami Sukhananda ji narrated from the Ramcharitmanas. Finally, there was a meeting with the army top brass and their families at the English Club, where Swami Vivekananda had addressed a group of Englishmen in 1897. This clubhouse is presently being used as an army officers' mess. Other special events that were held at the Kutir were the Falaharini Puja, a special puja and havan, and a program on devotional songs by students from Baroda and other local talents. Seminars on the life and teachings of Swami Vivekananda were held at G.B. Pant University, Government Nursing College, S.S. Jinnah University, and Government Medical College. This is the Inter College in Almora, where Swamiji delivered his first lecture in Hindi. Various competitions were organized and prizes were distributed to the students. Srimad Swami Suhitananda Ji Maharaj arrives to attend the celebrations.
महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजे भिर्वाजिनीवती धीराम नमः श्री यतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित् सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। जय महामाये की जय। जय भगवान श्री रामकृष्ण देव की जय। जय
The Bhumi Pujan of the proposed Vivekananda Bhavan was done by him.
अनन्तमव्ययं कविगुं समुद्र्यन्तं विश्वशम्भुवम् पद्मकोशप्रतीकाशकं हृदयं चाप्यधोमुखम् अधोनिष्यामि तस्याम्.
The new Bhojan Kaksha in the memory of Ram Maharaj was inaugurated by Vice President Maharaj, and a Sadhu Bhandara was organized where sadhus were served prasad and were honored.
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं शस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः.
The foundation stone of Vivekananda Dwar was laid at the entry point of Almora city by Vice President Maharaj and Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari, former Chief Minister of Uttarakhand and former Governor of Maharashtra, in the presence of Swami Balabhadranandaji, Assistant General Secretary, Swami Gyanalokanandaji and Swami Achyuteshanandaji, board members of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, Belur Mutt, and Shri Prakash Chandra Joshi ji, Chairman, Nagarpalika Parishad, Almora.
नारायणे प्रलीयन्ते ओम अथ नित्यो.
A Sadhu Sammelan was also organized. A special function was held at the Oakley House, now called Nivedita Cottage, where the fourth generation of Lala Badri Shah's family, Girish Shah, still lives. It was also attended by Shri Vinod Shah, another descendant of Badri Shah's family. Swami Gyanalokanandaji read out the message from Srimad Swami Smarananandaji Maharaj, President of Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, Belur Mutt.
I am glad to learn from your email that Ramakrishna Kutir, Almora, is going to celebrate the 125th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's return from the West and foundation of Ramakrishna Mission in May 2023. As a part of each year-long celebrations, various programs including youth seminars, spiritual retreats, and foundation stone laying ceremony for a students' home from rooftop party will be organized. The events calendar and the program schedule have been arranged nicely. May by the grace of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi and Swami Vivekananda, all the programs associated with the 125th anniversary celebrations be a rousing success. With love and best wishes to you all. Yours affectionately, Swami Smaranananda, Sanghathaka Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission.
This is the Deodhar tree under which Swami Vivekananda blessed Margaret Elizabeth Noble and transformed her into Sister Nivedita, who gave the rest of her life working for the welfare of India. This room has many memorabilia like letters written by and items used by Swami Vivekananda. Thomson House, where Swami Vivekananda stayed during his last visit to Almora in 1898. He used to go to Sister Nivedita's house a little distance away for breakfast. For few months, Prabuddha Bharat, the English monthly journal of the Ramakrishna order, was published from here. The building houses a polytechnic now. This is the Raghunath temple in Khajanchi Mohalla, where Swamiji was accorded a hero's welcome when he came to Almora from Colombo in 1897. Thousands of people gathered at this narrow market street, and he stayed at this third-floor house of Lala Badri Shah, which has a room where things used by Swamiji have been preserved. When Swamiji first came to the Himalayas during his Padabraj in 1890, he landed at the Katgodam station and then he walked to Kakadi Ghat, where he stayed for a day. He meditated under this peepal tree and had his great realization about the oneness between the macrocosm and the microcosm. He saw the whole universe within an atom. The tree is aptly called the Jnana Vriksha. From Kakadi Ghat, he walked 24 kilometers to Almora with Swami Akhandananda. When they were climbing the last steep slope leading to the town, Swamiji almost fainted due to exhaustion on this stone, named Vivekananda Shila. He was revived by a Muslim named Zulfikar Ali. His descendants still stay at this house. A resting room has been made there for people who want to take rest. The celebrations were wholeheartedly attended by about 100 devotees who came from faraway places in India and also from America and Bangladesh. Volunteers also worked tirelessly with a smiling face to make the event a great success. The last leg of the celebrations was special, as a Vivek Rath was prepared and Vice President Maharaj offered prayers to Swamiji and flagged off the convoy of about 25 cars that will go to various places where Swamiji went. This was called the Vivek Marg Parikrama. First, the convoy visited the Patal Devi temple, 9 kilometers from Almora, on way to Kasar Devi. This is Kasar Devi, where Swamiji is said to have practiced intense sadhana in a cave, the exact location of which has never been determined. He practiced extreme austerities day and night and meditated in the silent atmosphere of this 2nd century temple. This is the Mornaula Dag Bungalow, where Swamiji spent the first night of the 20th century along with his brother disciples on way to Mayavati. Mayavati. A true Advaitan that Swamiji was, he had dreamt of setting up an ashram primarily for his Western devotees, where pure Advaita will be practiced with no image or idol worship. Set up in 1899 at a height of 6,400 feet, Swamiji visited it in January 1901 and stayed there for 15 days. From Mayavati, the motorcade went to Shamlatal, where the Vivekananda ashram is situated, which was founded by Swami Virajananda, the foremost disciple of Swami Vivekananda. A public function was held at Tanakpur, a small town in the foothills by the Sharoda River, alongside the Nepal border, where Swamiji is said to have spent a night at a grocery store as the Dak Bungalow was occupied by others. From Tanakpur, the motorcade made a long journey to Konkhal, where Swamiji wanted a healthcare facility to come up for the poor as well as for the monks who come on a pilgrimage to the Himalayas. From Konkhal, the Vivek Rath reached Rishikesh via Haridwar. This is the cave in Chandrashwar Shiva temple where Swamiji meditated. The final stop was Dehradun. Here in this Bauri Shiva temple, Swamiji met his brother monk Swami Turiyananda. This is how Swami Achyuteshanandaji beautifully sums up the entire experience.
It is joy inexplicable to roam on the land, to tread on the path where Swami Vivekananda roamed a century and odd years back. I thank everybody who was involved in this novel revisiting of those days, reliving those moments as if we are with Swamiji, with his disciples. We are one of them, and trying to not only meditate, trying to be one of the team and having this feeling from within. Thank you.
Joy Thakur, Joy Ma, Joy Swamiji.